Instagram, Facebook. You know me, Martin Morris, tooldtobetobroke.com, coming to you 47 degrees here, Redlands, California. I don't see any of my crows posing for pictures today. So let's just take a look at the residence in my Marriott. I just like looking at this building because it took over 3 years for it to get built because of all the COVID. So let's be thinking renegotiation the owner did with the land, with the utilities, with the companies to do the work and stuff. It's my motivation. So as I sit here, I guess I'm looking on the internet talking about there's layoffs at Meta, layoffs at layoffs at Meta, layoffs at Amazon, layoffs. I think there's another one, Rubadux or something. First thing I want you to remember, I've been laid off back in 1995. That was the first time I got laid off. You'll never get laid off from a government job. 2 years later, laid off. And it was a recession for another 3 years to follow. Then after that, 2008, everything was going good. Had my 325 BMW. Had a 4-bedroom, 2-bedroom house on 1.5 acres in Yucca Valley. Looking at the white horse. Thought I was a shit, man. What happens? Not too long, about a year or so later, took a 15% pay cut. So I was driving a fancy car, barely had enough money to eat, falling behind on my bills. On top of it, I ran off propane at my house. So you got to get the propane delivery. They want their money, man. Let me tell you. They say, you better give us your money or you're going to turn into an ice cube. That's another $800 out your pocket. I remember I got a call from my student loan. Hello, Mr. Morris, your loan is on default. If you don't start paying back your loan right away, we're going to attach all your taxes and this and that. And I was begging, please don't, because I was also involved in a court case. So I was using the money for the income tax return to pay the lawyer. So if they'd have attached the wages, then I would have froze the litigation I had and the lawyer would have walked away. So back in 2008, it was dark times. Now cut now to 2022. The $94,485 loan is paying down to $10,900. I have one business with Grant Cardone. I put in $5,000. I got a 3% return. Everything I would have got a bigger return if not for the recession that came. First there was a hurricane, and then there was the recession with the escalation and the inflation. That's how it is with money. Just when you think you got it figured out, something always happens, man. I'm used to it. 2022, I thought I had the shit. I had extra money in the bank. I said, I'll get this student loan paid off by the end of the month. What happens? Gas prices I'm in California. Gas prices shoot up to $6 an hour. $6 a gallon or whatever. Then on top of that, the money from the gas and the delivery goes to the food price. So the food price goes up. So it's just been like one thing after another. But what if you could have an extra $20 in your pocket after all that, having to pay extra for food, extra for gas, just pay for your student loan. Oh, my teeth, Martin, the dentist insurance only pays for 2 cleanings, so you got to pay for number 3. Of course, I got to get it. So I have to pay for that, man. So I know how it is. Then I had to pay for my dentist bill too. So I know how it is. But look at this layoff as a growing experience. I'm going to help you through this, man. 1995 laid off. 2008, 15% pay cut. 2022, 14 years later, almost 80,000, 84,500 something in debt paid off. No credit cards. Only credit card I have is a couple of Visas, but they're all the Citibank. I had the Citibank one with 0%. Let me show you how to do the credit transfer game. How do you do that, Martin? I'll show you. I have my $499 program, $599 program. I want to help you guys do this, man. Use this, when you get laid off, use this as a learning experience, man. It's great to have. If you're young, this is great. This is a great experience. But I'll let you know, when they tell you, oh, you have a job for life, at least you'll know going forward, you ain't got shit for life. So you got that lesson early. Hopefully you get that lesson early. Or if you're later, hey, you got it older, you say, hey, man, bad things can happen. Hey, what can I do? Why don't I put an extra $20,000 into a Charles Schwab account? Like Grant said, set it aside as your emergency money. And then what you got to do, you got to go broke. Especially if you get laid off, do you get another cash flow going in? Go broke, man. Hey, I got to eat at home. I can't be going out and eating. I can't be going out drinking. I can't go to the strip clubs. Got to let my I had to let hot movies go anyway, that porn site. I was getting epilepsy looking at that shit. I was like, oh my God, everything was so big. Just because it's big. I understand you think me BBC big. Everybody don't like big. Just can you keep it regular? So I have to get rid of that, man. Got rid of the storage, got rid of I used to live out in Yucca Valley and you didn't have any cable. And they wanted to pay me, it cost $1,000 to run the cable from the pole to the house. So I used to have like those hotspot things. So I got rid of that. So, and all that extra money is gonna go to the student loan. And I also have extra money that's going into that savings account. So we'll see what the next shock. So now that I think we've already had, there's my little birdies. They know I'm on camera. They start coming out. Hey, Martin, take our picture, take our picture. Now that we've hit the height of inflation, now I'm gonna take advantage of the deflation. So sign up my channels, man. Go watch my latest video where I talk about the Amazon layoffs. I've been there, man. Have you ever been fired from a job and they didn't give you your final check? They bounced it. You call them again. Hey, man, you won't send me the check? It's okay, good. I'll send you a new one. That motherfucker bounces too. So what was that guy? Black guy out of Orange County off the 405 freeway somewhere. It was a manufacturing place, motherfucker. And then I had another company out there that I had $5,000 check bounce. So I know how it is to go through a recession. You think everything's gonna be okay. Motherfucking checks don't even clear. That's the worst, man. That's where you need to have that emergency money set up. So go check out my latest videos, man. Let me show you. Right now, next couple of days, I'm gonna tell you why I do what I do, what I do, what I do, when I do what I do it. For $4.99. $3.99, $8.99. I'm gonna show you how, man. So take a break. If you get laid off, relax. If you want to go out, get a drink. But go back and watch some of my videos. I'll talk to you about having to deal with layoffs. What you got to start building right now, as Grant Cardone says, how to become a millionaire. Number one, you need to just go broke quick when you get laid off. You got to stop the shit, man. You got to reassess, rearm, renegotiate. And then number two, build that discipline. And then you'll start trying like me with my little thing on the wall. And then eventually, hey, during the recession, that $2 right there, you know, that $2 could be like $2,000 with all the recession, all the inflation that's been going on. I'm confident because I have one more check coming in tomorrow. So I got $2,000, which means what? I can eat. I go get my delivery. Right there, there's my Amway. Get my Amway. Study my here, Nihongo. Okay, guys, go check out my latest videos. Sign up. Thank you to the 3 new subscribers. We're going to grow. We're going to grow to 10,000, 100,000. Because I'm going to help you through this, man. I've been through the layoffs. I'm going to show you how to get through it. I've had checks bounce. I've had salary cuts. I'm going to help you. This is what I've been put here to do. I'm going to help you through this, man. And then one day you can sit on the floor when everything's going to hell. Look at the beautiful view. And let the other people deal with the bullshit. Because you at least have a couple of extra dollars in your pocket.